Baker Mayfield probably isn't quite that yet. His resume doesn't really compare, quite frankly, to Josh Allen or Deshaun Watson, or of course Patrick Mahomes yet. What he is probably more looking at is a $30 million, $35 million type deal, in that Jared Goff, high-end Jared Goff, low-end Ryan Tannehill, middleman Kirk Cousins type range. And that's the tough part for the Browns. Where do you land on this? Mary Kay Cabot, my colleague, did a lot of excellent reporting, as she always does, on this topic. And people around the NFL seem to think that the Browns don't have a complete assessment on Baker yet. He, of course, had a great end of his rookie season, a sophomore slump. And then up until Odell Beckham Jr.'s ACL injury, he didn't look comfortable back there. He looked like he still had some sort of the yips going on. And then everything changed, and it clicked, and that's a credit to him. It's a credit to Kevin Stefanski. They completely flipped it, and he looks like a quarterback you can win playoff games with. He proved that this season. But things change quickly in this league, and there's two cautionary tales, both in Los Angeles right now with Jared Goff, who makes $31 million a year. That contract is just kicking in this season. If you're following NFL news at all, you know that both Sean McVay, the head coach, and the GM Les Snead have been very tongue-in-cheek about what they're trying to do with Jared Goff, saying he's quarterback at this moment. Everything's being evaluated. Those are far from glowing endorsements compared to what you hear out of Baltimore, where it's like, I plan on having the GM, of course, saying I plan on having Lamar Jackson here for a very, very long time. Another one, Carson Wentz. Philadelphia was a mess this year. It seems like they're going to try and fix that project. But the point is, there are some cautionary tales right now, Jimmy Garoppolo being another one, of quarterbacks that signed that big contract, that $100 million deal that makes them a $30, $40 million guy. And then after a year or two, the team's not interested anymore. Something changes, or that quarterback wasn't exactly who they thought they were. Remember, Jared Goff and Jimmy Garoppolo have both played in Super Bowls. They've started Super Bowl games, both losing by a score, single-digit score, and they're now being questioned as their team's undisputed leader, and just are they going to be there in 1 or 2 seasons? Things change so quickly in this league, which is why I would caution the Browns into getting into a long-term situation and then becoming the Rams or the Eagles in a year or two here.